Alright, let me introduce the next speaker. The next speaker is a quality supervisor of some amazing stuff. Quantity supervisor. Oh, you're the one that does all the measurements for the buildings and the things? Yeah. Well, I've heard her before.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not going to read this, I'm going to tell you what you told me. She goes around measuring things, buildings, to see how much furniture will fit inside, how much concrete needs to be poured for this column, how much carpet needs to be poured for this floor. So she sort of gets all the numbers, all the quantitative numbers, for when they're building something before they build it.
Yes.
When she gets all the numbers, then she sources out the material, the sources for the material.
Yes.
But she's very, very precise with her measurements. Because a little bit too much, you're costing too much. A little bit too little, you're undercutting your project. Now, you'll be speaking today about, you'll be speaking about this, won't you? What is your task? Okay. The long tail of organizers. So let's give Valen a round of applause.
Hi, good evening everyone here.
Good evening.
I have a confession to make. I am very passionate about those organizers, the file stand, those containers. So whenever I go for shopping, I can't take my eye off all those organizers. So one day, it inspired me to come up with something which is missing in the market. That I come out with this, the long tail of the organizers. So as you see, normally those organizers in the market, it tells us how many compartments that we need. So we don't have the flexibility to control how many compartments that we want. So this is the organizer that you have the flexibility to assemble it and then make it into one basic model, which is 3 compartments. And you also have the flexibility to extend the compartments or even deduct the compartments. Next, I will show you a video of how to assemble the organizer. So basically, you can use it for multiple usage. For example, to file, organize your books. Or even you can use it to organize clothing. Or to use it to organize your kitchen stuff, such as the aluminum foil, the cleaning rag, even the garbage bag, and even the party stuff. Or even you can use it in the bathroom because it's moisture resistant. And you also can use it in the fridge because of the translucency of the material which is using the PP. It's only 0.7 mm thick, so that you can see the documents from outside the files, so it's very easily visible and searchable. So it adopts the minimalist style, which is quite simple and nice. You can use it in any environment, which is easy to match with any color, even the yellow or the red color. So when I work as a quantity surveyor, I discovered that there is some problem to file the drawings. When usually the construction company will purchase this kind of drawing rate, it's very space consuming, and it's very difficult for us to update the drawings, and it's not suitable for each individual usage. So the other way to file the drawings is using this kind of cabinet. It's also very expensive, space consuming, and not suitable for individual workspace. The more economic way is to fold the drawings and then put into the A4 box. But it's very difficult to search for the drawings. So by using this one, you can file the drawings according to the levels, the vendors, and even the trades. So this is how we file the drawings using this multiple organizer. So it's very lightweight and durable. By fitting so many drawings and hold it in the air, it still can withhold the weight. So you could use it to organize your samples, brochures, or even can use it as a pigeon toes. So to compare with those file stand in the market, so one compartment may cost about $4 or $3 per piece. So it costs about $10 to $12 for 3 compartments. So this organizer will just cost about $5.90. So in comparison with the paper compartments, the paper is not so durable and easy to get moldy, smelly, or even become the cockroaches' food. If you're using this kind of single and large compartment, and then you tend to clutter all your documents inside this compartment and make it very difficult to retrieve. So you can see that all these material just occupy half of my dining table, and then is equivalent to 200 numbers of these compartments. So by adding just $1, you can get one more pocket. If you are interested, you could purchase it at Q10, and then just search the shop name Brown Creativity. Or if you want to get a complimentary 3 compartments organizer, please scan this QR code.
Wow! Valen's time is 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, okay. Okay. 7 minutes. Yeah.
Usually, I will not volunteer myself as a evaluator unless, I thought I know the subject well. Alright, firstly is that I'm a host from various groups, so I'm an organizer myself. But lo and behold, her definition of organizer is different from what I thought it was. Okay, nevertheless, I think for Valen, right, she had done a very fantastic presentation today. And how many of you guys here scan the QR code? Scan. Wow, I think she deserves a round of applause.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, okay. Her communication is effective, is clear, good posture, confident. Alright. Then I also like her presentation with all the pictures. It feels like I'm walking through a Muji exhibition. Alright, that's very fantastic. A lot of pictures. Okay, so there's only one thing, that I'd like to challenge you. Okay, is that because I noticed you turn to look at the slides for quite a bit. I'd like to challenge you that you can do this style again, but the next time probably you can try reading up, like presenting to the audience instead. Yeah, and then I think with that will be very fantastic. Alright, okay, thank you.
Okay.
This is my first time giving evaluation. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a good preparation for the slides, alright, and good speech as well to talk about how we organize our staff, especially those who have a lot of like documents, books, how we can actually organize it nicely, especially for those drawings like you mentioned, right? So we get the message, right? But the thing here is, when I look at it, it's too many slides. A lot of slides that you keep on flipping, so you are not things like, like follow the slides only. You are not telling it lively, your experience. You're not sharing your experience, your passion on what kind of organizer really helped you. So you must tell the experience on that. Instead of you looking at the slides, then you are losing the audience. So audience also just look at the slide, right? And you are blocking the audience here because you are standing here, so they have to look at your badge. Yeah, nice. Not like okay, so overall it's okay, right? Just need to be more like the vocal. You need to speak it more loud, right? For certain things that you want to emphasize, like the pro side, especially the benefits, because you are selling the product, you want to tell about the benefit. So you need to speak out loud, right, on the benefit. The cons, of course, not. Yeah, that's all on my feedback.
Jake gave evaluation for 45 seconds. For Sean, give evaluation for 1 minute and 26 seconds.
Okay.
Give me the first page, please. Okay, Valen, I think I've seen you about 6-7 times doing it, right? The first thing I want to comment is the evaluators are very good, especially Jack, who touched all the points, valid points. First time,
Yeah,
give it up. Give it a round of applause. Yeah. Give me 45 seconds and you covered everything. Yeah, concise and precise. Right, for Valen, I want to talk about your PowerPoint. This is light against light. This is light color, right? Put it dark color. I always told you must be a contrast. There's no contrast here. This is what you want us to see. I don't know. It's very messy here. Probably you want to feature 1 or 2 or 3. Pick one, then we see. It's easier instead of putting everything there. This one you see, light against light. Light against light. That's no effect. Light against light, no effect. Light against light, no effect. And Jack touched on one point that you have too many slides, that's correct. For this type of presentation, try to use only 3 slides. You put 1 slide there and you talk about it. Because we need you to express your voice, your vocal and all that, you know. Okay, but just nothing, just slide after slide. You got the point there. In order to learn, challenge yourself not to use slides to drown your presentation. Your slides are drowning your presentation. It has to complement. Right? And the way you stand here, I was looking at the back all the time. I was wondering what. No, it's honestly. You cannot block everybody. Stand here is the best. Okay. Like you take this one, you talk about it. Maybe this one, and 3, you talk about it, finish. Then the rest you don't need already. Too many of these, one after another. Okay? So it drowns. So the advantage is, what's the advantage of using organizers and not organizers? The advantage. One is saving cost, the other one saving space or whatever. Give us the advantage and disadvantage. That will be good enough for the whole thing. See, it's too many. Can you count how many slides? 30? That's about 30 slides. Okay. You can do, there's no contrast. It's very difficult to see. So this is your shop, right? Is this your shop? Okay, tell us, this is my shop, come and support me! So, you didn't even mention that this is your shop. Okay, right? You want to call for support, you want to sell, come and support me. For Agora, there's 20% discount. Alright? For the president, it's 50%.
I get free. Scan QR code.
Is this too big for you to take? Or
This is good.
It's good. Okay, so this is well done. That's all.